Hey, y'all, I'm Anitra from Not Today Club 2, Breasty Fuck Cancer.
Oh, hi. As you can see, we are very silly.
Sometimes I had chemo brain freeze, kind of forget what I want to say, but hey.
I was trying to eat the food and I was like, man, look at me over here being fat in the middle of this. I'm Stephanie of the club.
Right. Well, today we're coming in just to do an introduction and share our journey, the beginning of the journey of walking to breast cancer.
You want to start or you want me to go first?
You can go ahead since you was eating, then I'll wrap the coffee.
Okay, so I'm Stephanie and I was diagnosed with estrogen receptor positive. So it says ER positive. Everything else was negative. And so estrogen positive for me means that my body was producing too much estrogen and it came through my milk ducts. And so what that means, once I did genetic testing, they found out that based on all the different types of cancer you could possibly get, mine was everything was negative, but mine was based on lifestyle. So I was overweight. I was making too much estrogen, so that's basically how I got breast cancer. I opted to do a double mastectomy, flat closure. I'm in the prepubescent body phase of my life. I look like a man sometimes walking around, but I chose to do a double mastectomy. So I had surgery first, and at the point of surgery, it had not spread to my lymph nodes, so all cancer was
Praise God.
removed. But when they did the Onca test, which tests to see the likelihood of cancer recurring, my score was a 29 and you want 15 or less. So the likelihood of me getting cancer within 9 years was too high. And so I opted to do chemo, did 16 rounds of chemo, no stopping, no breaks, none of that. Thugged it out, rocked it out. And then I didn't have to have radiation only because I had opted for a double mastectomy. And now, but because I was estrogen positive, I had to remove my ovaries to stop any natural producing estrogen. So I take a inhibitor that is a hormone therapy that blocks any estrogen in my body, and that's where I'm at.
Wow. Awesome. 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 You said it so lovely. So lovely.
Now let's hear your story, cause woo, let me get my tissues out,
Well,
cause when you told me yours, I was like, "Ooh, do the video. If you see the pictures, man, I mean, now I did look like a brown egg because I lost my eyebrows and my eyelashes, but when I saw, oh, yeah, you tell what happened to you.
well, hey, Law. Hey, breasties. I'm Anitra. I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer on April the 22nd of 2022 after I worked like 17 years in healthcare as a nurse aide, got fired from my job, then got diagnosed with breast cancer. So triple negative breast cancer is a very aggressive breast cancer, which it has no receptors. So the only good thing about that is I don't have to like take any medication or anything of that. I just have to go like twice a year to get a CAT scan to make sure everything is clear. I don't have anything, any spots in the areas where cancer can be. Matter of fact, I do have scheduled this Sunday to have a CAT scan. So if everything is all well, I'll be able to have surgery to get my port removed because I still have my port in from
Yay!
May of 2022. So yeah, I still have my warrior scar.
Yes, yes. I got the scar, but I don't have the hardware. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. But my journey has been very challenging. I had some side effects from chemo. Um, I had chemo first, surgery, and then radiation. Then I wound up getting an injury, a brachial plexi injury, which all my nerves, connective tissue, everything was burnt. So I'm disabled from the radiation treatment. So my right arm, shoulder, and hand. I just started back therapy because I was having some issues. So my range of motion is like 105, and your normal range of motion is like 180. So I have limited ability to use my right arm. Um, but by me working as a nurse aide, it really helped me because I've taken care of people who had disabilities and things of that nature, and I saw the best of them. They didn't like have a pity party for too long. They did what they had to do, so that kind of gave me inspiration and motivation to keep going.
Yep.
Yes. So how you feeling today, boo?
Today, I honestly can say today has been a day. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for this experience, but it's also been like a Monday because we know one of our breasties passed away. Um,
Yes, you
and
did.
so it's that feeling of like, man, that sucks. Like it's really a that sucks feeling, but it's also that feeling of, man, this could have my journey could have ended like this too. Like, it's two sides.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
like I'm glad I'm here, but then I have this survivor guilt because I know
Yep.
at any given time during this that could have been me. So I kind of had this
Yeah.
feeling of like, like it sucks. Like when we say cancer sucks, F cancer, all that, it's a gift that don't nobody want. Like
Hell no. Absolutely. I was thinking in the back of my head, I was like, why? Because I grieved and I felt so
yeah,
bad for her babies. Like she have two sons, young
yeah,
babies. And that really just hurt my heart. And like her husband too, for him to have to grieve like that for her baby.
yeah.
Um, and I didn't even know that. I guess she had metastatic breast cancer. I didn't even know that it was that bad because she didn't show it.
Right.
She lived her life to the fullest. She didn't whine or
Yep.
complain or have a pity party for me, pour me some tea, help me, help me.
And so literally
But
we met her in August and here it is January.
yeah,
That's not
yeah, August of 2024. Yeah,
yes.
absolutely. Through Living Beyond Breast Cancer. That's how me and Stephanie met, through Living Beyond Breast Cancer. So we went to a retreat to advocate for
Is it a
young
retreat?
women or men who get breast cancer. Anybody with breast tissue can get breast
Yes.
cancer. So
And we did meet a man there. We met Ash is a man. Shout out to Ash.
yeah.
And
Yep. Hey
even
Ash.
though
Hey boo.
Ash got on that team and he act like he wasn't gonna play with us, I told him, I said, listen, I am a winner. You better scoot on over here. And we won and beat them people at that game.
Absolutely. Stephanie is very
Very,
competitive.
very.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I won a lot while we were at the retreat. And I kept saying, y'all better sit by
You
me.
did. You did. You
We
did.
had a
You did.
good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We That was a good, and we ate ice cream. We ate ice cream at Benjamin Franklin's ice cream parlor.
Oh, that green tea was so good.
And let me tell y'all, we
It was so
stood in
good.
line for almost an hour waiting to get this ice
It
cream.
did.
And the guy was flirting with Anitra. And I was like, look, whatever you do, just give me some ice cream. I'm not fitting to pay $15 for no small cup because I'm cheap. And she was like, all right, I got you, I got you. And the guy kept flirting with her. And I was like, hey, you keep talking to my friend, you better. And he gave me a sample of some best ice cream I ever had in my life. We took a picture with him too.
We was in Philadelphia Brotherly Love, so that's where the conference is at, and that's where Living Beyond Breast Cancer is at in Philadelphia Brotherly
Yes.
Love.
And we had to get that. I said, you better use them skills to get us. And that man, he was so happy to take a picture with us. We ate a cheese steak and we ate it and it was really cool
Yeah, Philly cheesesteak.
because that was the first time I ever had a real Philly cheesesteak. And they got a picture of me like this, eating the Philly cheesesteak. But Jenna, Jenna had she had breast cancer too, and Jenna had opted to do implants. And I asked her at the
Mm-hmm.
table, I was like, "You got implants?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Can I fill them up?" And in the middle of the thing, everybody's filling on her implants because we didn't know.
Mm-hmm. What it's
Yeah,
like, what it felt
that
like.
was
Yeah,
really funny.
absolutely,
I remember that.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I forgot to mention I had a lymphotomy, so I had the breast tissue. If I pronounced the word wrong, I had the breast tissue removed from the site, so I still have both of my
Yeah.
tatas, both of my boobs. It's just one is shorter than the other
Yep.
one.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah,
Do you
I think one of the things that,
do you
huh?
think because I think it's lumpectomy. I don't know. Don't get me. I didn't.
Yeah, I think yeah, you could be right.
Do you think
Yeah.
because you had a lumpectomy, do you think that's why you had to have radiation? Like, I just wonder.
Yeah, because triple negative is very it's very aggressive, and it one ways it comes is through
Okay.
stress. So at the time I worked during the pandemic. I was a nurse aide, so I was under a lot of stress because every day you went to work, you just didn't know. They like I worked in surgery after surgery and PACU, so they wound up closing down surgery. The whole world was just shut
Yep.
down, and so the only no all elective surgeries was canceled. So from day to day, I didn't know if I was gonna have a job or if I had somewhere to go, or they would place me everywhere. So it was very stressful. Like yeah, yeah. That's another topic for another story for the
Yes.
channel.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I was very stressed. Like if yeah, I was very stressed. Yeah, it was very stressful. Yeah, the things I've seen and everything, Yeah, but God, His mercy and His grace, kept me still. But I never would have thought that I would have got diagnosed with breast cancer. So
Ever.
yeah,
Ever.
hmm absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. But I'm about to say one thing I can say that was so beautiful about our group at Living Beyond Breast Cancer last August of 2024. It's the thing is, what is it? Scan. What are we have anxiety about
Oh,
getting a test?
scanxiety. Scanxiety.
Scan anxiety. And when I expressed to somebody, I think I had to have a CAT scan. Something I had to do. I don't know if it was a mammogram or a CAT scan, but when I told them, it was such a relief off of me because the community is so important because we have people that been there, done that, or going what you go through. It's easier for them to
Yep.
relate. And it took so much stress off of me. It's like, and another good thing when you're going through, you need to have people, you need to get
Yep.
it out. Don't keep it in your system. Don't try to hold it in because it's no
At
good for
all.
you.
And it's something
Yeah, I think,
that's
yeah,
just something else to like if you don't find a way to talk about it and get it out, whether it's with your friends, your family. And I came across a lot of people during this journey that didn't have a support system like I did. Like
absolutely.
when I tell
Absolutely.
y'all, I had family come from near and far. Somebody sent me water from Ohio. One of my girlfriends came down from Delaware. Like, people come through. And I know that I'm blessed. Not everybody had that. So, but
Absolutely.
everybody that came through for me, I was able to tell them how I feel. I was able we talked about what I was going through. I explained to them, and I even told them, I said, look, 1 out of 8 people get breast cancer. I didn't took this for
Absolutely.
y'all. I didn't
Took it for the
right.
team.
I didn't took this for the team. I'm not getting no more sickness. Like, whatever else come through this family group, circle group, y'all taking it. And they was like, okay, cool. but
Absolutely.
it's amazing. You really learn who your friends are and who are not your friends.
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely. Because yeah,
who's
yeah,
rocking with you
absolutely.
and
Because I
who
could say,
not.
yeah, yeah, I could say somebody I met like I was in second grade, and when I got diagnosed, I was 44, and they wasn't there
Yeah,
for me, and they had breast cancer, and I was there for them,
yeah,
and
that's
there was a time in my life I really seen who had my back and who didn't. God really revealed and showed a lot of things to me. So if that ever happened to anybody, grieve about it and let it go, and then God will bless you with new
oh.
people, like-minded people in your life. So
And then
yeah,
look, now she got me
absolutely.
and can't get rid of me.
Well, we want to do an introduction and just let you know about our channel and our journey, and hopefully we said something or something made you laugh or made you think back or want to share or just ponder and think about reaching out to a group and get support, which we are Living Beyond Breast Cancer Advocates, and there's other programs which you can reach out and get help or just talk to people. But get in a
Yeah.
community. Don't hold it in or try to keep it to yourself because it is people there who want to help you, that want to help you thrive, want to get you out of that space so you can try to gain and rebuild your life. I'm like a living testimony. I'm like, I have to recreate and start my whole life over. I can't even go back to the type of work I've done because of my disability. But I learned that I have to live life on my terms.
Yeah.
So That's all I want to say. And be the light and be the shine. And
Yeah.
hey, you Stephanie.
Hey, I just gotta say, don't be a blessing blocker. No matter who
I
you
love it.
come across, who offers to help, take it. Take whatever people are giving
Absolutely.
you. And don't be afraid to ask somebody for something. Because what can they say except for no? Like, and how,
Absolutely.
like,
Absolutely.
don't, if somebody want to cook you a meal, you let them cook you a meal. And if you don't eat what they cook, you just throw it away after they leave. But take it, because you don't know what people, some people may only be able to offer you food, some people may be able to offer you a
Absolutely.
ride, some people may be able to offer you water. But don't be a blessing blocker. Let these people help you, because it's God led them to do what they could. So whatever they want to do, and if you don't like certain stuff, make a list of what you need. And if somebody say, well, what do you need, be
Right.
like, look, I need water, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. And let them pick what they want to give you to help. But water still tastes funny to me. And I'm what, almost 2 years out, and it still tastes funny.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess that could be our next stop. We could talk about that when you go through your chemo and different things, how your taste buds, things change, things you used to like, you
and
hate,
how they
things you
highlighted
didn't like,
that
you
book
love.
and colored that book in. I told that lady, you ain't highlight this. What is this? She brung the book like a coloring book. I said, what did you highlight? She done highlighted every part. She
Absolutely.
ain't leave nothing not highlighted. And then I got a symptom, and I said, I know you ain't colored that in my book.
Wow. Well, I'll say this: if it's not okay, it will be
Yes,
okay.
it definitely is. And you got to make light of it,
Absolutely.
enjoy. And we connected because we had so many funny stories. We got in that room together, and she put that alarm under the door, and I said, my girl. And
Ain't nobody gonna break it here and
I
get out.
came in there trying to hang up hangers like they show you on Instagram. She was like, nah, I got you, boo. Look, I got this thing. And she hung that thing up. And I was like, oh, yeah, we in here for real. We stayed together
Absolutely.
the whole time.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
good time.
well, guys, I hope you found something funny or something that you can take notes on or help you through your journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, make a comment. We might have post your question or give you some answers. You never know.
Yep. And we're not doctors. We're just professional people that have been through this experience, and we're only our professionals. We're not real.
Absolutely.
We
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
give
Yeah.
you advice on what we went
Our
through,
journeys. Yeah.
but definitely talk to your subscribers and your doctors,
Your
because
doctors. Yeah. And get
it
their
might not
opinions.
work
Yeah.
for you what worked for us. But we're gonna tell you about us and what we did to help you navigate through this.
Absolutely. Well, all I can say is bye for now.
Bye.